Alrighty, listeners, we're back with another episode of A Sex Talk. I have with me again Keegan and Autumn back for another fun, exciting conversation. To be honest, we kind of just took a quick break and recorded another episode because we've, had so much more to talk about that we couldn't get in the last hour-long episode, so we figured, fuck it, why not do some more? So I'm gonna have them introduce themselves again real quickly.
I'm Autumn, again.
The lame one, as said before.
Yeah.
I'm continuing with tradition.
I'm Keegan, redhead blonde guy.
The feminine one.
The most
fucking gay one.
If you can't remember me by anything, just meet me in person. You'll remember me by my
Colloquially
hair,
known as a couple.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
But yeah, let's just get into it.
Sex.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the wildest thing because we already answered it, and I don't have people re-answer it once they go. But the first question I wanted to start off with is kink-wise. Do y'all have any interesting or weird kinks, or do y'all have anything that you've wanted to try but you haven't really either brought up or just legitimately tried?
I don't have any weird kinks. In the past, I don't know if it was because of shit with my ex or what, but, I was more into, wanting to try different shit, I guess.
And now she's mellowed out because she doesn't have to care anymore.
Once you move past, sexual assault, there's, it's like a woo, and then after you found more autonomy and stuff after all that, it's just kind of okay, it's
cool.
Yeah,
whatever.
Cool. I am into being tied up and then shit like that, and I used to
Rough sex.
Yeah.
So vanilla.
Yeah.
Very vanilla. Every girl is into. I've never met a girl that does not want to be choked.
Yeah, I'm willing to try different shit though. So I'm vanilla, I guess, and what I would go back to, more consistently, but I'm open to anything, really.
Yeah. I'll be, I don't know, shitting on her with a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna shit and cum on her and mix it together.
Yeah, make a little concoction. No drinking, though. That's dangerous.
We are a good Christian family. No drinking, but I will shit on my wife. No, I don't know. I'm in the same boat. I don't necessarily have anything too specific that I don't either already, I don't have anything really wild that I want to try. I do have some things that I'm, into that are out of the ordinary, but to me, they're not weird. Like I said last time, I love sucking toes, which I had said last time I accidentally made myself into, which is a thing, because I don't know if you know this, but if you're just sarcastically into something enough, your brain will take it as in you're actually interested into it enough.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, that'd be really funny. What if I suck some toes? And then I fucking tried it once and I was just like, oh, god damn it. God,
I really like
damn
that.
And well, the thing is also it's a very specific type of woman. I don't like sucking just anyone's feet.
You gotta know they're clean.
Well, yes, I'm not gonna suck dirty fucking feet. If I'm gonna do shit, weird shit with somebody, we're gonna take a shower together first. I'm going to make sure you're clean, just like I want you to make sure that I'm clean, because I don't fucking care how long I've known this person. I'm not taking that risk. But, when it comes to the type of girl whose feet, I'm open to sucking, it's generally, a girl more on the skinny side. It's really just skinny chicks. Really like sucking their toes. I don't know. It's also hard because a lot of girls aren't into it, and I get it. But when you find a girl that is, you're just let's go.
Yeah.
Because I don't do it because it brings me excitement or pleasure. I do it because it brings them pleasure, which is hot to me.
Yeah.
Because some girls really fucking just explode with it. It's like sucking on nipples. I love sucking a good titty. But it does nothing for me if they're not getting anything out of it. Why the fuck am I doing this? I had one girl that had, no sensation there, and I'm like, I love doing this, but this is really boring right now.
Yeah.
This sucks so much. But, fuck, I have a really bad blister. Not anymore, I just ripped it off.
Alright.
You'll always have a part of me in here.
Thank you so much. Right in my rug.
You'll never get it out.
Not with my cheap ass vacuum.
But yeah, like it's just always fun to talk about kinks. Like I said, I would totally be okay with somebody peeing on me or me peeing on somebody. I'd like to do it in the shower first, but I'm not against it. I've just never found anyone that either wanted to. Because, like, I'm not, like, sexually attracted to it. It just, to me, it's really cool watching girls pee. It's really, especially when they stand up, it's really fucking cool. Because it's not something I can do. I don't pee like they pee. It's really fucking cool. Because one of my favorite photographers, I can't remember off the top of my head, I think his name is Emmett something. But, like, he had a photo series of his wife, and one of his most known pictures is just her peeing in a sundress in their barn. And it's so cool. I love this picture, because it's just, like, her with the stream shooting out, and I'm like, this is cool. This is weird. Like, I like watching, because, like, just watching people pee is fucking interesting to me. I don't know. I'm weird. We all know this.
You want to take a trip into the bathroom? Or just...
It's not fun in the bathroom. Like I get so weird. Like, I have a hard fucking time peeing in front of somebody if we're in a bathroom. Like, I have to have a wall up. I will go into, like, the poop stall. I cannot if they don't have a wall between the urinals, because, like, I just can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
But we're out in the wilderness and I'm on a hike or something, I'll fucking pee right next to you, bro. I don't give a shit. It's so weird. But I'm also really into watching and having people watch me have sex. So voyeurism and exhibitionism, those are my two biggest things. Like, if I could just have a crowd of people watching me, I'd be so happy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It wouldn't stress you out or
No,
anything?
fucking, it'd be great. I would do so well in porn. I would love it. Like, my biggest dream, sex-wise, would be to have sex at the halftime of the Super Bowl. I would fucking love to just be the main act there, just fucking, don't believe me, just watch!
Yeah. Just gotta, update some policies and make that okay for the public to see.
Make 100 million people aware that this is happening and be okay with it.
Bitches can't even handle
Rated
WAP being played at the
NC-17. Half show will be NC-17. Beware.
But that's one of the things, like, I love watching people. I love being watched. It's just really interesting to me. I also
That's good. I watch you all the time.
Dude, I wish you would stop hiding. Just come in. Just tell me. Just knock on the door. Hey, I want to watch.
I get nervous.
No, I also have a fucking mommy kink, and I hate it. Not in, like, I want to be like a baby or something. It's just like an older woman who will, like, treat me really nice and tell me exactly what to do. Fucking hot. Like, if I could find a 40-year-old woman that'd be like, hey, you're doing this to me right now, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then I want you to spit on me, and I'd be like, I already came, I'm sorry. I tried.
Can we try again tomorrow?
Because, like, also something, like, MILFs are hot. This is a generally agreed upon term. But a MILF is way hotter when it's an actual older woman. Like a 20-year-old MILF, cool, whatever. But that's just another girl, like another woman to me. That's nothing new. But if I could find a straight-up mom with like a 10-year-old, fucking let me. Add her. Let's destroy that pussy. It's fun. But I'm gonna open it up to y'all again. Y'all have any questions you want to know, or do you want to, like, explore any specific topics or anything like that?
Stares into space.
I'm thinking.
What is sex?
I need the talk, Taffy. Birds, bees, what is it?
Well, you get your 12 gauge and you just fucking shoot them all. You just fucking...
Wow.
In the pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they say bust a nut, it's the same concept.
Now, I don't imagine... Okay, I got one for you. I don't imagine you guys have had too many people like hit you up with like pickup lines and whatnot, but like, what are some of your favorite pickup lines that you've heard?
What was the you gave some the other night at Waffle
Me?
House?
Yeah, I was gonna actually just repeat those ones because they were funny as hell. Do you want me to just repeat
Yeah,
them?
just do that. Because
Okay.
honestly, I can't remember exactly what they were, but they were good.
I wish men use more pickup lines because I have not.
You know, I
frequent
would,
pickup
but
lines.
anytime I try to do it in real life, a girl's like, "That's disgusting. Get away from me."
They're kind of funny though because all I ever get are the disgusting men that are just like, "Hey baby," and it's like, "Nah, bitch, where's the funny joke?"
Yeah. So
Where's
my
the
favorite
one
is
line?
a, "Hey
You
girl,
just slide in.
hey girl, are you a Minecraft fence? Because I can't get over you." Love that one.
Yeah, you didn't say that one. That's good.
Yeah, I did. If you were a fruit,
You didn't say that at Waffle
you'd be a
House.
pineapple. But if you were a vegetable, I'd visit you in the hospital as often as I could. Best one. Gotten the most results from that one.
No, that one was solid. Daniel didn't get it at first.
Hey,
He's sad.
are you a school? 'Cause I want to shoot some kids inside of you. Love that one. That one's a rough one.
Hit and miss.
Hey, I'm really jealous of your heart because it's pumping inside of you and I'm not. And are you a poster? Because I'd like to pin you up against a wall. Those are all really solid ones.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, those would be so funny to like experience because I've never experienced actually like a legitimate like someone using a pickup line. It's always
Next time I see you out in public, I'll hit you up.
thank you. Because I only get like the weirdo shit where it's like,
hey, you smell nice.
hey.
Hey, you want to get married?
No, Dad have some dumb shit where they're just like
Hey, you
one
want to see my
time
penis?
I had an old ass man hit on me when I was like fucking 13 or 14.
Good A.
Yeah, but it's never like anything. It's always
No,
some
it's not.
weird shit. I haven't had anyone just like come up
The only
with
thing was-
personality.
It wasn't a
It's-
pickup line, but there was the "My heart longs for you" guy.
Oh my god, I loved him. When I was working.
My heart longs for you.
I worked at a drive-through like that primarily for a while, and he would come through, and it was like this Latino man, and I mean like he was the stereotype. Like he had a trailer hooked up, he did landscaping, like
You see,
like he was.
You didn't say all that stuff because every time you say it, I picture this like attractive Latino man
Oh,
with like
no. He
longer
was
hair.
suave.
He's like he's like really pretty. It was, but this is completely throwing off the image I had in my mind.
He was the stereotype, but I guess he was more on the more attractive end of that stereotype. But he was like, I mean, he would pull through, and then he'd just be like, he goes, "You are so beautiful," and then he would tell me how beautiful I was, and then he started being like, "My heart longs for you," like that he looks forward to seeing my face again, but like he went over the
You
top.
suck his dick?
No, but
Why
no,
not?
I was dating him.
Well, so?
I'm just saying he never gave
He
me
was
his phone
nice to
number.
you. You gotta suck his dick.
I know, that's how he is. But it's like he never gave me his phone number. He never like was over the top or like
Me the more.
yeah, he was never disrespectful or like trying to
gross
push anything
or,
on me or
sexually
creepy.
disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of women would find it creepy just by what he was saying, but I mean, he never like tried to push anything on me or like anything like that. He just like every time he saw me, made sure to be like, "Oh, I missed your beautiful face so much," and it's like, "Fuck yeah, you missed my beautiful."
Oh my God.
Hey, dude, you
Tell
little
me more.
pervert. Fucking tell me more, you
Yeah.
fucking slut.
Like, oh shit. And
Well-
then like my favorite time is like he said something in Spanish. I had no idea what he fucking said, but I was like, yeah.
What he said was, "I'm gonna fuck you raw in my dreams,
Yeah,
and hopefully
and I
one
was just
day
like,
it will be in real life too." And he was just like, "Oh, that's
No,
so
he's just
sweet."
like-
I
he's
don't know
like-
what the fuck he said, but
No, he's just like, "My love," something in Spanish. I was like, thank you.
Well,
thank you for that.
so then kind of on that topic, like, I imagine you don't enjoy it when you get catcalled.
It depends. It depends.
See,
It's dependent.
my thing is we need to switch it around. Start fucking catcalling men. Start overtly sexualizing dudes. You know how happy I would be if a group of girls just rolled down their window and was like, "Hey, you look like your cock looks pretty solid." I would be fucking... Okay.
Listen, dude, I worked at a movie theater for a while, and there's this chick, Peyton, constantly telling me how thick I was, constantly complimenting my ass.
I would love
touched
that.
it a lot, and man, usually, like, at first, eventually I was like, at first,
now there is a point where it does get too much too often.
There was a point where I was like, okay, yeah, you can stop this now. But like at first, you was like, my God, thank you.
But like, it's one of those situations where like, if we're walking down Dixon Street, or if we were just like walking outside and like a car rolled down their window, it was like, hey, what's that dick look like? Woo! And then Kat calls me, I'd be like,
I think the
fuck
culture
yeah!
around it is just, it's scary. Like, there's a lot of chicks I know who won't even, like, walk in...
Yeah.
But it's, like, in places where I'm not even worried about walking, like, on campus and shit. Like, they're worried.
Like, I understand it. And it's one of those things that you can't do a whole lot about as a singularity. It's a
so it's like
gigantic
one of those things
group
where,
effort.
Yeah, I think that some chicks would be more willing to catcall a dude. And I think some women do that, but it's always, like, it's a certain
I'm just saying
because
the
you're not
world
going to be
would
out
be...
in public just be like, hey, baby, nice, like, you know, let me see what that cock looks like, and then not be afraid that he's not about to just jump you.
Well, my thing is don't fucking say it if you don't actually want to see it.
Yeah.
No dude has ever been like, yo, what those tits look like, and never want to hope the girl would be just like, fucking, here's my tits. Like, no
here's
dude
what
ever.
they look
But
like,
dudes,
mister.
I think part of that though is that dudes send so many unsolicited dick pics and stuff that women already, like, they don't need to see it. They're just kind of like, yeah.
My thing, and that's one of those things where it's like, I feel like the world would be so much better off if we could flip the script and it was the girls overtly sexualizing the dudes, because then everything would be fine. Like, no one would have a problem with it.
No, dude, compliments just all around are nice, for sure.
Yeah,
I get
don't get them.
The only time...
You don't fucking get them as a dude.
The only compliment I ever get is on my hair.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's older women. But, like, especially... But it was especially when I worked at the movie theater, because I was an usher, and I'd stand there on podium, and then, especially during the week, we'd have old ladies. I once had an old lady who, like... She's like, oh, I love your hair, and, like, literally touched my hair, and I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
No, I have...
But, like the fact that all these women, and it's some guys, but, like, they were, like... people that actually like my hair and they gave me a compliment felt amazing every time. But
well, it's just that right there, like you said, like you're not gonna like catcall a dude or a chick without, you know, wanting to see whatever.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it is that a lot of chicks, I mean, especially with like getting sexualized and catcalled so much, it's just kind of like, you know, like I don't want to do that with you. So it's like I've gotten even to the point sometimes where it's like, I'm not going to compliment you because I want you to think whatever. Like, if I see you, or like, say we're like a bar scene or something like that, like, you wouldn't want to be like, hey dude, like, nice whatever.
Yeah.
Or like, nice arms, because then they're going to be like, oh yeah,
Well,
get to
so
fuck you
like,
later.
I'm at I go to a queer bar almost every weekend. I'm there all the goddamn time. And like, throughout the years, I've been fucking grabbed and touched a shit ton of times in places that I didn't want to be touched at the moment. And like, it's annoying. Like, it's entirely different for me because I know I can defend myself and I don't have to worry compared to being a girl. But like, it's one of those situations where if someone does it, like if they come by, like, it's usually really a lot of older dudes, or like dudes that English isn't their first language, and like, I'm just like, why are you the ones? Why? Like, but like, they'll come on pretty aggressively, and they'll like try to like grab my ass, or, like reach around and touch my dick, and I'll just like take their hand and fucking get the fuck off, dude. Like,
it's
I'm
always
good.
the dude that you don't want to touch you,
Like,
that touches you.
Well, because it's like, if it was my friend, I don't give a fuck. My friends would put their fingers in my ass all the fucking time at C4. I don't give a shit. Like, if Keegan wanted to come around and just grab my butt as a friend, fucking, I don't care.
Well, hells yeah, you grab my ass all the time. It makes sense.
Yeah. Like, it's a butt. I don't give a shit. It's just like, another thing is like what we talked about last podcast. Don't fucking stick a finger up my ass without me being ready for it. Because that fucking...
Looking at you, Autumn.
That's not something I'm ever prepared for. I don't care if I'm like... Because I'm open to it. Like, if you want to like play around with my butthole a little bit, fucking fine. Just please ask. Like, I would like to know what's coming.
Butthole play is fun, but yeah, the warning is definitely nice. And also, I can't deal with the movement itself. Like, it has to be stationary. Like, if there's something... like, I can't deal with... I
Up
can't,
and down. It has to... it's in there and it's stuck.
Like, I can't deal with in and out. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, it just doesn't feel pleasurable to me. And it may be because I don't have, like, enough, like, lubrication. But
your asshole doesn't produce lube.
But I'm saying, like, I don't know how much better it'd feel, but...
It's
I know
about the
that.
same.
I know that. Okay, well then. Yeah,
No, it's probably a little bit better. I haven't ever actually had.
Well, I just think that
I've never tried to force something in my
I
asshole.
just don't like a lot of movement there. So like something
it's one of those things
stationary
where you
feels
really
like,
gotta
okay.
work on it. Cause like I didn't like it at first, but you gotta work. It's a lot of anal training's a real thing.
Well, like stationary is fine, and it feels fine sometimes. I'm not always into the mood, like in the mood for it, but like sometimes it's like, yeah, I kind of want that right now, and then like she'll do it, and then it's like, but you gotta stay still for a while, and then like that's what feels good. But if you move, then it makes me uncomfortable, and it's like doesn't feel right.
You always take mouth though.
But
like, what?
You always take mouth though.
Oh, eventually yeah.
What?
Huh? He likes to have that.
You like your ass eaten?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, eventually.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Eventually.
Have you ever eaten her ass?
Yes, but she's not really.
Not a fan?
Yeah, she's
Girls
not.
are always so, like, not into it.
I don't know.
I mean, I've tried stuff with her, but she's just not.
I've only ever eaten one ass, and I didn't do it a whole lot just because it was my first time. I was like, eh. But now I want to find a girl who I can just fucking go to town on. I just want to know. Ugh. But, like, back to the grabbing thing, like, it's one of those things where, like, I'm not a huge fan of people just grabbing my dick in a situation, because like they always go too hard or too much too quick. I'm like, ha! That's how I blow a testicle. But like if someone was like, hey, can I touch it? Like at the bar or something, I would be like, I'll just fucking casually like place it on their fucking hand. Like, if you put your hand out like this, like just out in a like reaching out situation, I'll fucking go ahead, just get a full grab. I don't give a shit. I'll pull I'll show you my penis at any time if someone wants to see. As you guys know, I showed you my dick. It's just like, I need to know that you want. I'm not gonna just whip it out randomly, but if someone asks, I'm not gonna fucking hide it. It's a good penis.
Yeah.
I've only had my dick randomly grabbed by someone that wasn't like her or like in a sexual sense once, and it was by a lesbian. And she was
Weird.
like, it was weird. I was in my room. We were hanging out, sitting on my bed, and like all the time, her name was Erica. All the time she would talk about how, like she's a lesbian, constantly talking about chicks, constantly like showing off her tongue, and constantly just chicks she wants to fuck and eat out and all this shit. But all the time she'd tell me like if she was to go straight, it'd be with me all the time. And like we're in my room.
There's always that one.
Yeah, and like we're in my room hanging out, me, her, and one other person. I can't remember. May have been like my friend Tristan. I can't remember who it was, but he's sitting. Whoever it is sitting to my right. She's sitting to my left, and like I just kind of like laid back for a second, and she like grabbed my dick, and I was like, "Whoa, hold up!"
Whoa. So the only time that it really happened that really freaked me out, because like a lot of times it's you can see it coming at C4, like someone will try to do it and just like, nope, sidebar. But like I was out, this was before I was 21, so I couldn't go to any of the actual bars. But like I'd walk up and down Dixon Street at night because that's where all the people are, and I like to be around people. And like there was before they started construction on it, I think it was Hog House. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. That like first building on Dixon Street. That's still under construction. There used to be like a little ledge there, and I would stand there and just like on top of it and people watch. I could be above people, and it looked really cool. And also I could do some calisthenics because I can do a couple of really cool tricks. And I was doing one of them. I'll show you real quick. The people on the podcast are gonna have no idea what I did, but like it's hard for me to explain. So like, I just did this.
Well, yeah.
And I was holding it. And this fucking 40-year-old woman just comes by and puts her hand right on my fucking crotch and just like jiggles it. And like her husband like walks by and laughs at me, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And like I wasn't like pissed, I was just really confused.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ma'am, that's like the worst time you could try to grab my dick. Like, at least wait for me to get back down. Like, what the fuck? And the fact that her husband was like right there with her, and then there was another time, it was like the middle of the day. I think it was during Bikes, Booze, and Barbecues, which makes sense. And some old fucking, like, 50s, 60-year-old dude, like, gray-ass hair, just fucking walking by, just fucking reaches down and grabs my dick, and his wife's right there next to him, and she looks over, and she's like, nice. And I'm like,
what the fuck?
who the fuck are y'all? Okay. Weird. I wasn't a fan of that one. But I was just like...
This shit's not exactly comfortable, but like it's
like there's
worse when you're like afraid at the same time. Like if it's like annoying, but you're not afraid, it's just like, you know, it is what it is. Like,
yeah,
I would have preferred a warning. But like it becomes a problem when like you're afraid of the person at that point,
Yeah.
and you're like, shit,
Like-
I'm gonna fucking die.
And I know it's different for me because I'm a dude, but also the people doing it don't fucking know you. They don't know you well enough. But like, if they were to just ask in the right way, I fucking whatever. Like, I don't care. I'm a whore. Fucking come get it. Like, whatever. But it's the fact that they just don't ask. I'm just like, oh god damn it, this is annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
Jella, come up with anything that you wanna?
Oh shit!
Talk about-
I wasn't thinking about anything. Why do you keep looking at me?
Are you just here to look fucking pretty or what?
Yeah, stop being an ugly
Yeah.
pretty boy. Fucking bitch.
What the fuck? You would have more to talk about than me. I've had shitty sex with one person who did no fucking boundaries, sucked at everything he did, and was overall disgusting.
Is there anything
And
else you want to know about me then? Like I said, open book.
I mean, I can talk about my sex. She doesn't generally like to hear about that though. So,
She openly talked out about hers. Who gives a fuck?
well, I mean,
She's gonna get scolded after this. Like, why the fuck did you talk about that situation?
Well,
just okay. First time I ever had sex, didn't really want it. She farted on me while I was fucking her.
Now, did she fart or queef? Because that's a big difference.
No. It was a fart.
Okay, I love when a girl queefs because they always get so like scared and shy, and I'm like, no. This is what we're here for. I'm doing this on
it was-
purpose.
It was definitely a fart. She ripped a fart on me. Like, and also, both the chicks I fucked never came. Didn't come.
no, you didn't.
I didn't come to anybody.
Okay,
I
the way
didn't-
you
he's
phrased
never
it made it
come
sound
before
like
in his
I've
life.
never made
I
a
didn't.
girl
No.
come.
I came to myself, but I didn't come to another human being until I was with her. The first chick I fucked didn't. Okay. I didn't come to her. Couldn't get off. And the only thing, like, I didn't know how to finish, like, how to end the situation, how to just get the fuck out of there. So
That's why you just
I
be
sat
honest
there
and,
and
hey, it looks like I'm not gonna come. I'm sorry, but this is a thing that happens. Can we end this now?
well,
Well, he didn't. Well,
It's
she
so
was
weird
a
for people, but it's not
coworker.
weird for me.
She
it
was,
was
a coworker that came on to him
It-
and it was really rapey. So
Oh,
it was more
fun.
like
And
it was more like I want to leave but don't want to cause
yeah,
a problem
and
for
then
myself.
she's also the way she was to where like she possibly could have tried to fuck with me like at work, and I really wanted to keep my job. I liked the job and shit. Like, it was a job I actually liked,
This sounds like such a shit time.
and so
Damn, bro.
I ended up having to jack myself off.
This
there.
is what happens
Like,
when you're a ginger.
And you know what I did? I sat there and I jacked myself off, thinking about her. That's what I fucking did.
Okay, now I do not to her, but I do that too in general. Well, sometimes no.
Just a little bit. Just,
No.
okay, every time.
Well, like if I can't fucking come, like I know I can make myself nut. Really fucking like within 5 minutes.
Just
So
gotta think
like,
about the right shit.
well, I don't even think about shit. I just like.
Or do the right shit.
Well, sometimes I'll have the girl like suck me off a little bit while I'm playing, but that gets too much. And I'm so afraid I'm gonna just punch her on accident or something. But like I'll usually just, like I said, I like being watched. So if I can just have a girl like watch me and just like play with my legs or fucking like literally anything and just let me fucking go at it, and then as soon as I'm like, hey, I'm coming, we have 5 seconds until that shit is all over the place, so get on the floor so I can come on your face or wherever the fuck I'm coming. It's
Yeah.
one of those things.
Do you like nipple play? Like your own nipples?
Oh, I fucking hate my nipples being
Yeah.
played with. It feels so weird. Not a whole lot of people do it, but it's also one of those things where the only time people have ever tried to do it, they didn't ask me or anything, so they just started doing it. I'm like, a lot of sensation, I'm good.
You get off.
Well, it's also just, no, it didn't get me off. Like, it's not sexual to me. It's just a weird sensation that's a lot, but also, like, I don't have enough nipple to really play with all that much, and I'm just like, first of all, they're really fucking hairy. So, like, that just
Yeah.
seems like a rough time. I don't know why people would want to do that, although I do like munching on some carpet whenever it comes to eating a girl. My thing is like, I don't really like munching on carpet. Like, I like where the actual vagina is to be clear, but like anything above that, fucking go wild.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer like a good like trim
Yeah.
or whatnot if you're gonna do it, because then it's something for me to play with texture wise and it's really fun. but I'm not gonna complain if a girl wants to be fucking baby smooth. I don't care. Just more pussy for me to eat. But I really don't like when everything is fucking full bush fucking everywhere, because like I'm not gonna do that to them, and I don't want them to do it to me.
Yeah. He really likes the nipple stuff.
On you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I do like it.
I can't. It feels so weird.
It's not bad. I like it. It's not like super sensitive. Sounds like you may be more sensitive than I am,
for sure.
But it's like enough to where it's just kind of enjoyable.
Dude, I'm so sensitive. Like my body in general when I'm sexed.
When I'm sex.
When I'm doing the segs, my body is so sensitive that like I fucking hate when a girl like starts making out with me and then starts to work her way down the body in like that really hot way. If they touch anywhere like right here, I will fucking push them off me because it scares me.
Really?
Sometimes I get really sensitive like right here on my side.
Well, because it feels like they're trying to tickle me and my brain doesn't know anything, and I get violent when someone tries to tickle me because I hate it. So like if they just stay like right here and whatnot, all fine. It takes a lot of effort for me to be okay with my balls being played with. I do not like it. And not, like, it's one of those where, like, I have to know the person and be continuously getting with them, or I have to trust that they know what they're doing, because I hate, like, a lot of girls will just, like, mash them and, like, move them around or pull them, like what you see in porn. Yeah. I can't. I had a very traumatic experience when I was 14, and I'm terrified of my testicles.
What was...
I'll get into it in just a second. What the fuck? But no, we, like, if a girl knows what they're doing, I really like it when they just cup them, when they just hold them there, and, like, maybe move them side to side while they're just going to town on my dick. Also, girls don't know how to give good head a lot of times, and it's not hard. You just gotta mix using your hand and your mouth, and saliva, lots of saliva, but... I don't like any kind of pulling or, like, fondling, and I really don't trust when a girl, like, sucks on my balls. I love it when they lick them. Like, if you can just, like, lightly lick up the middle of the scrotum, fucking... let's go! But anything else, I'm just like... I'm gonna have a panic attack. Okay, so the story. So I don't know how you were as a kid, roughly around the ages of 14 to 15, but I masturbated in really fucking weird ways because I was at that time where I was very sexually explorative without having sex. I don't know if that... Were you that kind of dude?
I did masturbate.
In really weird... Not a lot. Everyone masturbates a lot, but, like, weird ways.
Okay, name like, weird ways.
I fucked an Uncrustable once because I wanted to know what it felt like.
Oh, no. Didn't do that.
I fucked my couch a lot.
Nope.
Yeah, fuck my dog. No.
Fucked my dog.
The dog fucker.
No,
I today saw a video of a girl getting fucked by a dog. Didn't need to see that.
But no, we, like, there was one day I was in the bathtub, and I was letting the water faucet just, like, fucking go on my ass, and I was going to town on myself, and, the way that the testicles were, like, sitting... I don't know if you know this, but you have a spot inside of your stomach where ovaries would be if you were a woman, because the testicles are just male ovaries. And also that's where drag queens put them whenever they're tucking. They're just putting them up inside of them. I didn't know this at 14 and 15, because I don't remember exactly when I was, but like I was going to fucking town on myself, and like I just hit it wrong, and both of them popped up inside of me, and I just like, I felt it, and I was like... It didn't hurt. It's not like I got hit in the testicles, but like they just disappeared inside of me. And I swear to God, I was like, I just reversed my puberty. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. And I'm like, okay, maybe they'll just come back out. So I would hold my nose and hold my breath and like squeeze and push, like they would like pop out like my ears, maybe? Not like out of my ears, but like your ears would pop. Yeah. I fucking like I would like tap up in here and like try to roll them out, and that didn't do anything. They were fucking up there for 3 whole fucking days. I went to school with technically no testicles. Okay? I was scared. Finally, on the 3rd day, I was like, this might be a problem. They're not coming out. And I get home, and I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to my mom and see if I need to go to the doctor. And as I'm walking in from the school bus, I cough, and they just fucking shoot out. And I'm like... Okay,
they're back.
I guess I'm fine now.
Oh, there they are.
But no, so like ever since then, I've just been fucking terrified of my balls being played with. It's only been recently since I've had people that I can trust to fucking play with them.
That makes sense.
That I've gotten better. It's rough. Not a fan.
A hard time.
I also like I'm terrified of like masturbating in like a raised position anymore. Sometimes like if my like nuts are too shrunk up and aren't like hanging low enough, I don't do it laying down because I've had it pop in a couple of times and I catch it quick enough. I'm like, get back out! No,
The fuck out!
get the fuck out of me!
Wow.
No enter zone.
This is not where you.
This is not my asshole. You can't come in here.
No, he gets sensitive, especially like here, and then.
Yeah, that's an armpit. I'm never gonna let a girl lick my armpit.
Yeah.
And then like.
That's just fucking weird to me.
No, well, like, it depends, but he used to, for sure, get into that.
I used to like it.
It's so like interesting, but very weird to me. Just because I whenever I don't shave them, they're pretty hairy. I can't imagine a girl wanting to do it.
I didn't think it'd be a thing that she wanted to do either, but she didn't really.
Well,
like
he was so
anything for my
sensitive
boyfriend.
everywhere, so I was like, oh, let me try that. And then, like, he was
like-
into
it
it,
was
so
like,
then he
whoa.
was like, whoa. I was like, okay. I didn't do it, like, all the time.
No, it was
I
every
mean, it
once
is
in a while.
sticking your
and-
tongue in a patch of hair. So,
It's
like,
so weird. It's like licking their top of their
That's
head
why
but with a weird
that's
odor.
why I literally never asked.
Well, there's
like, oh,
also
please lick my
too-
armpit. I felt bad.
well, it's also, too, you have hair there, but then, like, right here and, like, right behind, it's not as hairy.
See,
so,
I don't.
but
That's
it's
not a
still
thing for me.
sensitive.
Like my hair will grow. As you can see, it's kind of doing it. Like if I have my hair down, it just grows straight out. Like
Yeah.
it's just fucking. It's a
Mine
jungle
does.
in my armpits.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he...
But thankfully yours is ginger hair, so it's pretty hidden. It doesn't look like you have a whole lot, so you can trick them. Just hey, I'm pretty shaved right here. That's a full. That's so nice. What the fuck? But I don't know. I guess another fun topic. Have y'all ever have you ever come inside of her?
yeah. Twice or 3 times? Twice.
Did that ever
It was,
scare
it
either
was
of you?
on. It was,
Yeah, I think
it was on.
Yeah, a little bit.
it didn't go well.
It was on
The
birth
first time.
control.
Was it?
Okay, the
well,
first time didn't go well.
Was it on accident or like did
No,
y'all
it was.
like
We
plan?
planned. I am the master pulling out. I have no problem pulling out
Same.
at all. Like at all. There's never even any risk. I never get scared that I'm gonna slip up.
Yeah, I know exactly when I'm coming. I'm like I've
Yeah,
never
I-
once accidentally started to come and then have to pull out.
I masturbated for years. I know what my orgasm feels like and what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly what's about to happen. So I know exactly when to fucking pull out. So I don't have to worry about it. But, like, we planned for it. Like, we were like, yeah, let's do it. But I didn't do it until she, like, 100% reassured me because I was not about to put her through the anxiety
And then
of
I
that.
had anxiety anyway. Well, part of it too is like I think that there was like a lack of like lubrication, so it almost hurt, like it almost burned, like so that it was like, because
Sucks for her.
I think
'cause
you might
it-
just be allergic to his cum.
I don't know, but I was like, what the fuck? And then it was like I was stressed for like a good bit, and then
That
so
shit
went
fucking
great.
sucks because it was one of the best orgasms I had. So
Dude, it feels so great coming
It
inside of a
does.
woman. It just, one, it feels so natural because, like, that's what you're supposed to do. But two, it's just like, there's like an
feels-
ego thing. You're just like,
I
damn.
had so many expectations though, like in my head, like as a chick, it was like, oh, it's gonna be warm, or like you could feel it, and you can't fucking feel shit. Like it's like nothing.
The girls that I've slept with told me that they could be just lying, but I don't know why the fuck you're gonna lie to me. I don't care. Like, just tell me the truth. But, like, they've told me that they can feel it, but also, like, I'm pretty fucking thick. I just imagine that's just because I'm filling up more of them than the normal dude.
I don't know. But he has above average like length and girth.
Because,
so
like, they
I
didn't
think-
feel like the cum coming out. They felt my dick throbbing.
Well, yeah. Well, you can feel like the dick like twitch and stuff, and like after or whatever. But like the cum itself, it's like whether it's there or not there.
My favorite
it's
thing is
not-
watching it, like, drip out at the end. I'm just like, I did that. You're my little Twinkie. I love it.
just kind of lay there on the bed.
Yeah.
Just kicking your legs. Just,
But, like, so I've come inside of 3 girls, 3 or 4.
it feels so good.
So, because, like, I'm totally cool with it as long as they're cool with it and they realize the risk that we're both taking. Because I understand the risk, but also like I need to like I need to be assured that they're on birth control. Because, like, I'll go buy a Plan B if it's good enough sex and, like, we plan it beforehand, like, because I'm not worried about accidentally coming inside of them. But I'm also one of those dudes that, like, if I'm wearing a condom, I'm still going to pull out and do it because I'm not going to... Coming inside of a condom is just such a fucking shitty way to come for me. Yeah. Like, it's so stupid. Girls are like, you can come in me if I'm wearing a condom. I'm like, I'm just going to come on your tits. That's a lot more fun for me because then I can scroll it around and paint with it. But no,
finger paint.
The first time was the only scary one that I ever had. And I was 19. A lot of shit happened when I was 19, apparently. But I got with this girl from high school that I kind of wanted to get with for a while, and she was like we were in the middle of it, she's like, you can come inside of me, and I'm on birth control and whatnot. And I'm like, because no one's ever said that to me before. No one ever gave me the option, and I'm just like, I guess this is what we're doing. Fuck yeah, let's go. So I fucking did it, and everything was fine. She didn't, like, try to push it out or anything, which kind of concerned me, and then she just put it on her underwear and, like, left. And I'm like, you're not gonna go, like, pee it out or whatever the fuck the correct term is? Because, like, I would like to make sure that doesn't stay in you. Thank you. And then everything was fine, and then 2 weeks later, she texted me, she's like, hey, I missed my period. And I'm like, bitch, what?
Fuck you.
Bitch, the fuck what? And she's like, hey, don't worry, it might not even be yours. And I'm like, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
She's like, there's honestly a pretty good chance that it's not yours. I'm like, then why the fuck are you texting me? That's not great. And then, like, a week and a half later from that, she's like, I got my period again. I'm like, no, you had a miscarriage. I don't care who the fuck, like, what the fuck? And then I never talked to her again, because I'm like, fuck that. Hell no. Because, like, I wasn't gonna do that. Not at 19. And she told me that everything would be fine. And then the other ones that I've done since then have not been a problem. Not at all. I'm trying to remember who...
You have children out there, Taffy.
There's a very good chance. No, there's not. The three other girls I still know, and I've not... None of them have been anywhere near pregnant.
The second time we used, one of those female condoms, right?
No, I can't come inside of you without a condom twice.
Yeah, but then we used the female condom once.
Oh, yeah. Well...
Or twice.
Yeah, twice that way. That way as well.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times on the female condom. But
yeah, that's not bad, though.
It's not bad. I mean, it's different. And I have to make sure my dick's wet because, like, it does come well lubed, but eventually
it runs
a little
out.
bit, yeah, it starts to dry up. So, like, I may have to, like, pull out and, like, spit on my dick.
Get
and
some
lube it
Uber
up a little
lube.
bit. I'll look into that.
It's the best shit. It's $15 for a pretty solid sized bottle, and it'll last you for fucking ever. And also, like, during sex, it'll last you for fucking ever. Like, I could literally go take you tomorrow and show you. It's so good. It's literally the only thing you can't do with it is use it on cheap silicone toys.
That's
because
fine.
It'll ruin them.
I'm down to get some lube.
If you have some solid ones,
Brendan,
they're pretty good.
Hey, Brendan, we're gonna go buy some lube. You coming?
Honestly,
he's already seen my vibrator, so it doesn't mean anything.
We can take him to Condom Sense. He's allowed to go in.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, you. The only time that you have to be above 18 at Condom Sense is during bikes, blues, and barbecues for a weird reason. But literally any other time, she's like, yeah, as long as they're not being fucking stupid or whatnot, like, you can get whatever you want. Yeah, no, I'd love to take you tomorrow. I love taking my friends to Condom Sense. It's great.
All right.
Bad. But we there was a what was I talking about? Oh yeah, one of the girls like I'm still currently sleeping with, and like I haven't slept with her in a while, and I miss it so much. But like, just knowing that like if something did happen and you'd be okay with it, fucking great feeling. It's like you just feel at one with the world. Also, coming inside of a girl while on acid, fucking amazing. I lost my shit. But also then, like, immediately being able to, like, pull out and then, like, snuggle with them for a little bit, and then they go and, like, get it out and then come back and snuggle, and you're like, we just did that. It's such a good feeling.
Yeah.
But, like, thankfully, I've managed to maintain being 100%, well, not 100% clean. I had chlamydia twice. But, like, in the grand scheme of things, chlamydia's fucking nothing. You take a horse pill once, and a week later, you're fine. But outside of that, like, I've never had anything. It's great. I fucking love it. But I don't know. It's one of those fun things where like it scares a lot of people, and I get it. Like I'm not gonna do it with just some random chick that I met at C4 or like on Tinder or something. Like it's got to be someone that I've known for a bit, or that I'm comfortable like doing it with.
Yeah.
Any other? Let's switch topics.
Autumn's mom.
What about my
No,
This is where the man dies. Good talking to y'all.
I want to fuck her mom. No.
What are you talking about?
No, Remy, the one that lied about us making out and like got me in hot shit. He recently.
Oh, he wants to fuck your brother.
Okay, that's better.
Yo, Remy. I did come up with a nickname for him. His name's Remy, so sometimes I call him Remjob. But he recently, it was like not last semester. It was last school year, right?
Yeah.
Second semester of freshman year, he got caught caught with the porn and shit. And she's all, it's like, oh, it's some extreme. She kept telling him like it's some extreme stuff.
Oh yeah, my mom was like, this is not just like vanilla porn.
It's extreme
he was
porn.
Finding like in her
I've been
mind.
caught. I got caught a couple of times with watching porn or like nudie mags, and it was just so fucking awkward because my parents did not do it.
My mom is really chill, and my mom handles that shit really well. But my mom like had a sense of like, she's like, I've never caught this level of porn before. Like,
what was it?
I can't remember.
I don't think she ever said.
No, she told me some of it, but it was like cracked out stuff. Like they one of them, like they tied the girl from her feet like up where she was hanging upside down and shit.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, it was like stepsister porn. I just like, Mom, that's just everybody watches that.
I don't remember what it all was, but it was shit where like she's tied up by her feet and like hanging upside down and like weird shit like that. She was just like, this is like aggressive porn. Like this does not feel good.
Yeah, I used to like, my dad had a whole bunch of Playboys in his like sock drawer, and like I used to sneak in and like get them and read them when I was like real young, like 12, 13.
Yeah.
And like parents caught me one day with one of he had a really small nude calendar that I'd hide under my bed, and he caught it under there, and he had to like have the talk with me, and I just fucking hid under a blanket and didn't say a word. I was like, nope, not doing this, because like I knew all about it. I've been watching porn since I was fucking 8. Like, I taught myself. I didn't need to hear it from my parents. That was weird as fuck. But hopefully I grow up and I'm able to have this conversation with my kids in not an awkward way. Because, like, it was one of those things where it was really fucking awkward for me because my parents never showed affection or anything. They never had sex after my sister was born. Like, I can't, just not a thing I could imagine them doing. I've seen them kiss 3 times in my life. They never hugged. Like, they just weren't, like, affectionate people. So, like, having to have that talk, I was just like, I'm gonna go learn this from the internet, thank you.
His dad is so sad. So, like, when my mom had that conversation with me, my dad is not the fucking one. Like, my dad puts on a towel in the shower over underwear before even leaving the fucking bathroom. Like, my dad is, like, no. My dad, like, the most I've seen of my dad, my mom is the type of woman, she'll just walk around naked at the house.
Oh, see, I've never seen my parents naked.
Yeah,
Thank God.
my mom used to
I've
just,
seen
like...
my mom naked once.
Oh, no, I've seen my mom topless twice.
My mom, when we were younger, she'd just walk around naked. I mean, especially, like, in her room. Not just, like, all around the house, but, like, if she's, like, getting dressed or stuff like that, she'd walk around naked. And, like, you knew that. So if you didn't want to be... Well, once my brother started getting older, like, she stopped. Or she'd be, like, you know, she'd warn him, like, hey, don't fucking come in here. Yeah. But my mom was more comfortable with that shit. My dad was not. Like, the most I've ever seen of my dad was his ass, and it was, like, a mind-blowing experience for me. It was like, Mom, Dad's butt is so small. You know? Like, but it was like one of those things where, like, I had never, like, he would probably die knowing that I've seen his ass. Like, he just is not that type of... He didn't even, like, bathe the kids and shit. He was just like, fucking no.
So...
Like, no.
I've never... I've seen my mom topless twice, and it was both times she was like changing, and I'm a little shit when like paying attention to anything. So I run into like the bathroom, like mom, because I was like fucking 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I see her like topless, I'm like ah, and I fucking run, I'm like ah, and then I did it like 4 years later, I'm like yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Not a thing that I was ever wanting to see.
My mom, yeah, she's comfortable with that shit. So then when she had the talk and stuff, but I think she did it for me like a little early, cause I hadn't been exposed to a ton of that shit, like even at school.
Yeah.
So like when she did, it was kind of like one of those things where you're like,
I never had the talk, or I never saw my dad naked. I got really close once, cause he crashed his Jeep into a lake in the middle of winter. While he was hunting, and he walked 3 miles back to the house, like fucking freezing wet. And he gets in and he's like, "Get me some fucking water now. I'm making a bath." Because like he had to warm up and whatnot, and it was like a really bad situation. And then I go get the water, and like I take it to him, and he's like, "I can't fucking move. I'm gonna need you to hand it to me." And I'm like, "Dad, I'm not opening up this curtain anymore. Tell me which way I need to go." Because, like, I was like, I'm not looking at you naked. I do not care. I will watch you die here before I see you naked. And, like, he, like, manages to get it, and I'm like, cool, I'm out of here. Can't do this.
I don't know. I'm curious, so I'll probably ask my dad just to fuck with him if he watches, like, porn and stuff. But, like, my dad does not fuck with that, like, anything, like, and so it's almost weird. Like, for me, like, I've talked to my mom about it, because it's like, how do you have 7 kids? Like, he does not seem like...
She's like, I tricked him into it.
Yeah, my mom is, like, one of those people, like, she's touchy, like, hold hands, like, kissy stuff. My dad is not that way. Like, if you never touched him, he would be so content. If you never saw him naked and never touched him, he'd be great. So it's kind of like, how did you manage to have so many kids? How did you manage to have sex with him that many times? Like, obviously his dick has to be like immaculate or some shit like that for you to like whatever. But like, she had this ex talk, she's comfortable with that shit, she's comfortable with kids. His parents though, so he never really got that. And then like, he's told me like his dad like
I thought she's giving your
dude, I never got to talk.
I never needed it.
I never needed it. I was the same way where like I learned for myself, but then I did get curious one time of like, what would my dad say of like a certain thing? So I was like one day I'm riding with him. I was like, I'm gonna ask him a question. I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask him what an orgasm is. And so I just played hella stupid, and then I asked him, and then he was like, well, on the vagina there's a little knobby piece called the clit, and when you touch on that, then the woman has an orgasm. And then that's how he told me. And then I was like, wow, this man is stupid.
Wait, how old were you?
Like 12. I was like 12. I was just curious because I knew everything.
I thought you were going to say it like 16 or something. I'm like, wow.
No, I was like 12, 11, and I was so curious. I was like, I wonder what he would fucking say. I played so stupid. So I just wanted to know. And that's how he said it. I was like, wow, I'm glad I know about this shit.
But then you find out later his dad's like a porn addict, and like, it's a whole thing, and it's like, oh man, buddy, like...
I will say though that I've seen my dad's dick flaccid, and it's, you know, it doesn't. I mean, if it grows from what I've seen, then damn, he's got a decent dick. Same with Tristan. I've seen.
Okay, but that's brother shit. Like, that's a different story to me, because like I've seen all of my best friends naked on accident, and like that's not weird to me.
I see.
But like, they're like brothers to me.
But my younger brother, I've only seen his dick once, and it was not like it was so fucked up, because like, so my dad, I've seen it because no, not his dick.
Oh, the reason, I was like, damn, just
the reason why I saw it. The reason why I saw it is fucked up, because my dad, I've seen it because like, I don't know, he's just in the bathroom naked, like he sometimes leaves the door open. It's like his room, the door, like when we first moved in, they had like old Western doors, like in his, like, it's the bathroom's connected to the bedroom.
Well, my grandparents have those doors.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
the
all.
Same neighborhood.
But they hated them.
Maybe all the houses.
They hated the doors, so they took them off. So then the only thing that hides you now there's a door. They redid the bathroom, but like at that point for a while, if you go in their room and you go any further, you see anyone in the bathroom. And my dad constantly like you there's a chance to see him naked whenever he's home from work. That's why I've seen my dad's dick. Tristan shits with the door open. Like, he does it intentionally. There is a door. He leaves it open. He does.
He's like, I'm asserting dominance.
No, literally, you walk up the stairs. The bathroom's right there, and you're like, hey. It's just like, sup? He's just on his phone taking shit.
And his wife too. She's been like, yeah, he does that. It's like on purpose.
And then she said, like, every time I take a shower, he comes in and he takes a shit. And he just talks to me. Like,
that's not too weird though. If you're married, like I'm okay. Like if I'm close with somebody, I don't give a shit if you want to come pee or poop while I'm taking a shower.
I guess hers is just like they have 2 kids and stuff, and like she was saying like she'll be like in the kitchen or like wherever, and like he's just got the door open, like doing whatever, and she's like, dude.
Yeah, but I've seen his dick because. Same reason as my dad. Brendan, my little brother, the only reason I've seen his dick. Because anytime we change around each other, it's literally...
it's a respect thing. You turn around.
Well, yeah, I don't give a fuck, but he's my brother. He's not gonna... Like, if he gets a hard-on for me, then that's his problem. But
what's my dick look like?
But, like, literally, like every time I change around him, I'm like, about to be naked, so if you don't want to see that, close your eyes or something. And then he'll close his eyes, obviously. But, it's like... Him and I, like, there was no accidental of seeing each other's dicks between him and I. Nobody's accidentally seen my dick. That's just, I don't, yeah, but...
Give me a second.
But Brendan, I had to take, so my phone got fucked, right? And,
did you take one of his...
No, so, he had been using an iPhone 6 that I had used up until I got that phone. That phone got fucked up, so then I needed it back because he wasn't using it anymore. But he cleared it for me. There was a dick pic on it. There's a straight up dick pic in the photo library, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
It wasn't good either because dudes don't know how to take dick pics.
It was the only reason.
Dude,
it was gross too. He's sitting there on the toilet with like.
No, he took a toilet dick pic. No, I'm gonna call him out on this tomorrow. I'm gonna teach him how to take a nude, but not gonna like show him. That'd be inappropriate. But like I'm gonna give him. You gotta stand in front of a mirror, you gotta flex, you gotta turn at a 45-degree angle so they can see the size and girth.
No, dude, he's just sitting there like
this.
Get
some lighting.
And he had either shaved his pubes or they were growing in. I couldn't tell. But...
No, see, like, in Taffy's nudes, I would, like, if I had to receive unsolicited nudes, I would adore Taffy's nudes. Only nudes I've ever received are such shitty nudes.
They're always from, like, this angle, the dick's, like, this, and you're just, like, right here.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta, like, right, because I used to use this one, this mirror all the fucking time. You get here and fucking just, like that, or if you want a body one, you do the far out turn thing. If you want to assert some dominance though, you can't do it on this one, but you have like a regular mirror and you just fucking you put your leg up here and fucking let it hang down and just fucking do that. But
I've done all 3 of those.
My thing is I don't like taking just straight up nudes anymore. I like doing videos because then I can just like get in front of the mirror and like wiggle it around and they can see the weight that this motherfucker carries. Well,
it's like if you're gonna do it, you need to do it.
Make it
you
fun.
Don't have all the
obviously,
shit that
I don't really
have.
send a ton of nudes anymore because we live together.
Yeah.
But, like,
no, his
before we
jackass
did,
will just like pull his dick out and you turn around and it's just.
Well, that's
funny. I mean, literally last night I'm laying there and she's talking to me. She's not paying attention, so I pull my dick out and like I'm laying with the covers, but I pull my dick out and all of that's under. Like that's just poking out. She looks up. She's like, "What the fuck? Why is your dick out?" It's like
my favorite.
I just want to see a reaction.
My favorite thing is when your friends will bubblegum you. I don't know if you know what that is. It's when your friends only whip out their testicle. Just a single testicle out of their pants and like, hey, this is bubblegum. And you're like, what the fuck, bro?
Dude, literally one time, my older brother, so before my older brother moved out of the house to go to college, because he went to UCA, before he left, so I was getting his room, but so like I was hanging around in his room because I was, I guess, about to get it. I don't know, for some reason I'm just hanging around in his room. I didn't do that a ton, but I did for whatever reason that day. And he gets out of the shower and he comes in to the room and I didn't pay attention when it was said. All I know is he said something to me and I looked up, but I realized what was said too late. Like I didn't have to see anything, but he just like he said like my nuts are out, and I looked up and then he's like you're gay, and I was like, it was like
I wasn't paying attention, bro. It's not gay. It doesn't count.
I wasn't paying attention to the words, but like halfway through the head motion, I realized, oh shit! But then it was too late. Right?
Now, when it comes to getting a girl's nudes, the shittier the better. I don't want like a high quality like picture perfect nude. Literally all I want from a woman is for her to lift up her shirt with the bra still on, like not wearing the bra, but like lift up the shirt and the bra or whatever they're wearing, just take a picture and send it to me. That's all I want. Super easy.
That's what I'm saying. Those like chicks have shit like built in, so they don't have to try as hard.
Now
Dudes
the other
have
thing
nothing
is
built in, like unless you have.
The
like,
other thing is I don't technically count just a titty pic as a nude. Because if I'm sending you a full body nude and you just send me your tits, I'm like, no, that is not the same. Because that's not a sex organ, that's a secondary sex organ that doesn't actually do anything sexual. It's just what we've determined it as a society because we're fucking stupid. I want to see your pussy. Whenever, like, someone's sending me a nude, they're like, but I don't know how to take an angle. I'm like, literally sit down, fucking just right here, sit your phone right here and click it. That's all I want to see. I just want to see the fucking sandwich. Show me that roast beef. That's all I want.
Give me the salami.
And girls are like, no. And I'm like,
yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's literally just, like, that's a nude. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to see a girl's version of a dick pic. Like, I don't even care if it's, like, a bad one over here, as long as, like, I can see a decent bit of it. Because, like, or even if they're doing the, like, behind the one where you get, like, the asshole, too, like, even better. I get a little bit of both. But, like, tits, I love seeing tits. Never gonna complain about seeing some tits. But they're not nudes to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm also firmly under the belief that, you know, Autumn should be able to go outside right now with her fucking shirt off like I can and walk around like it's no problem. But you can't. Because, you know, we live in a stupid fucking world. But, I don't know, like, I love getting nudes and I love sending them. But, like, I'm not going to just send them to random people. I don't send random nudes unless I know that I can send random nudes. Like, I have some girls that are just like, yeah, whenever. I'm like, cool, bet. Whenever.
No, I would send her random news, but like it would always be with a warning before. Like
yeah.
I'd be like warning, and then
see, I can't because I only send mine on Snapchat, so it's hard to give a warning. Because like
no, that's why I send a picture of like a black screen or my face, and it's just like warning, and that way she knows not to open.
Then you have to wait
She's
for them
got
to open
siblings
it.
around her family's around her.
Actually, that's smarter because usually I send a text. I'm like, hey, there's a dick pic.
Yeah,
we have to click the button to see the nude and then see the text,
and then you're like,
that's
oh
useless.
shit, everyone's seen my dick now.
That's smart.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, I've had tons of friends open them up, like when they're at a family gathering, they're like, what the fuck, dude? And I'm like, I told you beforehand, like, in a text, and I'm like, my bad, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You said I could send it whenever, I didn't know what you were doing.
Whoopsie daisy.
But, like, I just asked at this point, because, like, I like sending nudes, and I like seeing them. It's fun. Any final topics that we want to cover and yell about?
I can't think of anything.
I got one more. What? So you said you had sex toys, right? What do y'all?
Sex toys?
Or do you just have one?
No, we have. So
What do y'all have?
we have the vibrator, which was her favorite. It was a pink one, and it broke. It's like it still turns on, but it dies really fast. It's not the batteries. I've given it brand new batteries several times. It's just the vibrator itself.
Have you tried just like licking all the like crust off?
Oh my god, you have very bad flashbacks.
Oh,
my
no.
My friend is.
Oh no! Why did you have to remind me?
I'm sorry, you were talking about unsolicited pictures and stuff, and then just like I had flashbacks. Like my friend is the #1 person that has sent me unsolicited pictures, but it's one of those things where I've
Guy or
never
girl?
like a girl.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's like it's fine. So it's never one of those things where I'm like, hey, fucking don't. But it's like we never talked about it.
Also, though, if you said please don't, because you don't want them, but like if you say please don't, she's just gonna want to kill herself.
Well, I wouldn't want to make her feel uncomfortable, and I don't give a shit. So it's like whatever. But like, it's one of those things. Like it was never discussed beforehand. We never talked about it. Nothing. She just one day sent a video of her fucking herself with a cucumber, like. full-fledged, like, I'm talking the angle you would want it to be in.
No condom on?
No.
The cucumber? Oh,
No.
that's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Was it shaved?
No.
You've got to peel a cucumber before you put it in
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
You could pierce your vaginal wall and die. There was a whole episode on 1,000 Ways to Die about this.
No, here's a whole
That's
ass
what I'm
regular
saying.
cucumber.
I got
I saw
no
the
prior
video
information.
myself.
I want to see it.
I might still have it, but it was just one
It
of those
was
things.
so long ago. It would take forever for you to find
Well,
that.
just like Zoom, here you go, and you're like, okay, and then it was like, good.
Did
for
she?
you.
And then she sent a picture of the cucumber, but it was like all crusty and shit.
When it got old, yeah, and
She
then,
kept it.
yeah.
She pickled her
Like it
own
was-
cucumber.
didn't even pickle it. It's just a dried out cucumber with dried out pussy juice on
Anything that
it.
you can think of, I've gotten titty pics, ass pics, full out pussy pics from her. I've never sent anything back, okay? This isn't a back and forth
Yeah.
nude thing. She just sends them to me.
She
and
does
then
it
I'm
for
like,
affirmation.
okay.
She just sends her shit for
like, damn
affirmation.
titties, them titties though. But then the what made me think about it was her vibrator. She just sent it to me one day, like
Oh my god, that was even worse.
completely encrusted.
Does she not wash it?
No, I guess she does, but she sent it to me and then
You
she
need
was
to
like,
teach this bitch how to clean her shit.
she goes, how should I clean this? And I was like, a sink.
A fucking garbage can.
Don't use it anymore.
And then she's like,
Not
I
your
know how
pussy.
to wash it, but like, I mean, it was like,
Apparently not.
it was dirty as
It
hell.
was
And
dirty,
then
dirty.
I
It was
didn't even,
crusty.
it didn't connect to my head at first. I was just like, what the fuck?
No, I will. Like, I have sent like just unsolicited pics to like my bros, like my best friends, cause like we used to fuck with some of the same girls and whatnot, and like I would hang out with the girls, and like you'd send a picture of like the two together, like hey we're hanging out kind of thing, and then they'd be like, show me your titties or something like that, and then I'd send them a picture of my fucking testicles because it was funny. Oh, another thing. And this goes for any female friend or dude friend, but it doesn't happen all that much that I have. If you get an unsolicited dick pic from a dude and you want to do something about it, give me your phone. I will take a picture of my asshole and send it to them because it's funny and most of them don't like it. But I have had a few dudes like, is there more to it? And I'm like, oh my god. What?
The great thing is just to Google image like dicks, but like weird dicks, and then you just send
Yeah,
that
just
back.
mutilated
There's some
dicks.
weird ones.
Yeah, you're just like, here's mine.
And then you're like, what?
But what other toys do you have?
we
we
also
have
have a-
ropes and
yeah.
a collar.
It's like a cheap velvet like leash that we put on her sometimes, and then
You don't wear it?
It doesn't fit.
Come on, we can get you a bigger
big
one.
neck. But then we also have another vibrator that we got.
It's not as good.
It's not as good. We don't use this, which sucks because we spent so much more on that one than the pink one.
Yeah, how is Spencer's? Like, we literally got that one at
From
like a sex store and stuff, and it's like,
Is it either Seductions or Adam and Eve? The
Yeah.
one on College Avenue.
They're both on.
They
They're
were
both right
both
next to
on
each
College.
other.
Fuck.
yeah, but
I
it,
can't
like,
remember
it
which one
sucked,
it
but it's like the
was.
one from Spencer's was like so much
Was
better.
there a weed shop section or a bong shop section in
I
it?
don't think so. No.
Was there
No,
was
no,
there
no.
a large amount of lingerie?
Yes.
That's Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you differentiate the two.
Yeah, like a huge selection of lingerie, and then in the back corner there's like sex toys.
Small sex toys.
Yeah.
Small amount of sex toys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Adam
we
and
were.
Eve.
Yeah, and then we've got. That's it, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Not after tomorrow.
Dude, I've seen some stuff there, and I can't fucking imagine using it. Like those
The
little
fist?
paddles. Yeah, the fist, and then I've seen like.
I love.
We saw the paddles
it
with
is
the little
my
spikes on them.
Yeah.
We saw that and it
Have
was
you
like.
used that?
What, the spikes?
Yeah.
No, I do have a paddle that imprints baby on your ass if I hit you hard enough, and I've broken it on a girl.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. Like the ones with the spiky shit looks terrifying. I was like, you're not fucking touching me with that.
Fun. Fair.
Same here. I just,
Well, I think that's a pretty solid spot to end the episode on. This has been another episode of A Sex Talk with my friends Keegan and Autumn. They'll probably be on at another point because I like talking to them and it's fun. As with last time, do y'all have any final words you want to give to the audience? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to say?
Send good dick pics.
Yeah, get better at your
Yeah.
fucking dick pics, guys. It's not hard. It's not even. Don't do a dick pic. Send a full body nude. That's what people want to see.
Yeah, send nudes, not dick pics.
Don't trust Daniels.
No one's gonna know what that means.